Have in store for us the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. Is just such a dynamic scorer. What does she do? And Washington State's not done yet making history this season. Washington State, of course, in the crimson. South Florida in the white, and the first three is down for Ioana Tadare.
I think you can say that about both these ball clubs. For South Florida to get here the way they did in the American tournaments, playing and really winning with their defense.
In the corner, Tadare open. Not that time. Bella Murakatete got it blocked by Manunga. In transition. In the tournament for the first time in 30 years.
And Kevin, I'm just going to show my age. I'm going to say she's one of the best point guards in the women's basketball game history ever.
3.5 years ago, in the early portions of the 17-18 season. And that was a huge South Florida win by the final of 82-45.
Amy has obviously adjusted with the times. But seriously, though, I mean, just an amazing player. And it's just wonderful to see her continue to give back to the game now as a head coach. One thing so far for South Florida that I'm noticing is this transition defense hasn't been clean. They haven't been able to get solid and stop Washington State.
Ledger Walker gets the roll. Was in Sydney in 2000, in Greece in 04. There's a three that's down for Alvarez, the first for the Bulls.
Come back, Nell Fortner with her first NCAA win as the head coach of Georgia Tech. I was really concerned for Tennessee against Middle Tennessee, and I love the way they came out. Nothing surprising in day one. Seeds have held. But you just got to tip your hat to all these freshmen and the impact they're having on the tournament this year.
30 years ago. Pinzon up top, three in the air. That's down. Tsineke with back-to-back buckets. Charlize straight away. Trying to work free. Nankervis rolls and scores. Nicely done. A few assists per game. She actually leads her team and steals a game as well. Just a totally versatile player. South Florida punches right back, takes the 1-point advantage.
Well, and this is where USF puts pressure on you as an opposing team. They have so many different perimeter players who can score in bunches. Great balance as Leverett gets on the board.
Well, they knocked off Central Florida about a week and a half ago. It is a record-setting year for the Bulls. Pinzon nails the triple. (15-4) run. Leverett fades. This team's now 7 of 7 from the field in the second quarter. The net ranking at 25. It's not unreasonable to think, did they deserve maybe a higher seed? That three is down with 14. 6 minutes into the second quarter. Tsineke, step back, splash. 5 to shoot. Pinzon pulls up. Way off. Harvey. Oh, and she beat the timer.
But the flip side of that is making sure they get multiple shots.
Tsineke is getting all the rolls. Tsineke lost it, got it back. A broken possession. 4 to shoot. Harvey plays it in. You know, and what you have said about Clark is what we heard Cami Etheridge say about this freshman right here. That's Charlize Ledger-Walker. Sealed their bid. 4 on the timer for Pinzon. Late in the shot clock again. Oh, a circus shot as she banks it in. But she jarred it away, forcing the turnover. And her teammate rewards her one dribble, but the recovery. Manunga.
Kevin, you asked me in the open, who's a player to watch for South Florida? Definitely striking distance for Washington State.
And now Murakatete scores it this time. Murakatete open. There's the power dribble and score. Back-to-back buckets for the Rwandan. This is Crystal Ledger-Walker. Corner pass to there for three. Belmont Gonzaga. Christie will have that one tomorrow, followed by Texas A&M's debut. That's at 6 Eastern time. Every single game. Elena Tsineke with her third triple to give Washington State its first lead in quite a while.
The latter part of this third quarter, a lot of one-on-one balls settling for jumpers versus driving kicks.
Drive, bucket, that's down. Monunga. 6 to shoot. Here's her sister, Crystal. Tsineke, baseline jumper, falls through. Now 13 for the Estonian.
I'm seeing on both ends, though. Players are rushing through screens versus setting those and coming off clean. That time, though, Shea Leverett with the rebound putback.
Crashing the offensive glass and getting a high percentage second look. 8 points for Leverett. On the drive. The scoop, that's good. Ledger Walker. There's the Bulls' leading scorer. Back out to Pinzon. Got the three. One of the 6 courts in 5 locations for the NCAA Women's Championship. Behind the back pass to Murakatete.
Well, Charles Ledger Walker, we've talked about her scoring all night, but this pass is my play of the game. Such court vision and patience to find Murakatete underneath.
Now with 4 assists to go along with the 15 points, that leads her team. On the pull-up. Tsineke, that's pure. Harvey attacks, lost it. Elena Tsineke for 3. We're inside of 2 minutes. Each team with multiple timeouts remaining. Ledger Walker puts it in. 1 point lead, Washington State. Critical wins against ranked teams in the Pac-12 this year for Washington State. Big bucket for Tsineke to give South Florida the lead. 90 seconds to go. Ledger Walker takes Harvey to the hole. Missed it. Murakatete battling. And Monunga comes away with it. Ledger Walker all over Tsineke. Jars it away. Ball on the ground. Crystal Ledger Walker gets the timeout. 43 seconds left. Ledger Walker shuffled the feet.
Cannot afford to give up an offensive rebound to the Bulls here. But you just saw Ledger Walker tell the ref, we want timeout if it goes in.
Charlize Ledger Walker. Righty drive. Wild layup, no. Monunga the rebound. And a foul with 9.8 to go. Harvey, the junior from Nashville. Leaves the door open. Ledger Walker, 8 seconds. Got to put one up for 3. Nearly banks it in. Harvey the rebound. And South Florida moving on. Hangs on for a 57-53 win over Washington State.